What is up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome back to another pixel art tutorial. So today we're going to be working on Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. This is going to be a smaller build, but it's going to be kind of big, so it wouldn't be like one of those baby pixel arts, but it's not one of the big ones. So what we're going to be using is about, I would say, about 50 by 50 space, or 100 by 100 might be okay. Somewhere between that. I only think it's going to be about 50 tall, 50 to 100 tall. So, just give yourself decent room. As always, I always tell you guys before you start these videos to make sure that if you're on the pixel art map, you see I'm only 3 above bedrock, you have lots of room. If you're on a survival world, do so at your own risk. But on your pixel art map, that's the way you should structure it. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this a bit off the ground. So I'm about 10 in the air. And I'm going to start with a block of coal. So just put that right there floating. So I'm about 10 up and I have a block of coal. And what I'm going to do from that block of coal is I'm going to put 11 to the left and 11 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And on the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. And I'm going to keep moving the cameraman as needed because I don't really know how to measure the screen on these things. But this should be 23 in total. So if you want to go back and count to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. That's 23, okay? Just always double check just so you can start your pixel art correctly. And what we're going to do is this thing is pretty much symmetrical. So whatever I do to the left side, you can do to the right side. But I'm still going to go over every detail. So we're going to go to the left side and put a placement block on the top or left side. And we're going to use that to go up and to the left 5 flat with our coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're new to pixel art, this is kind of how we do things around here. You can see that the blocks aren't connected directly, but they're at a diagonal. So I'll be talking a lot like this. We're going to use a piece of block like dirt or whatever isn't part of the pixel art to kind of bridge things. And then we're going to actually use the block of coal for our outline. So you'll hear me saying up and to the left, up and to the right, down and to the left, down and to the right a lot. And that's what we're going to be using to kind of bridge. So if I say up and to the left, we put a dirt block to the left or top side, hence up and to the left. And then we would use the coal to fill that in. Alright, so that's our little disclaimer since this is a brand new tutorial. I always have to put that disclaimer in the first part of every tutorial or in a brand new one, just in case if anybody's new here. Well, let's get back on for the veterans. We're going to go up and to the left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just always get rid of the dirt block once you're done using it, unless I tell you to leave it there, just so your workspace is clean. Put a placement block at the end again, so we can go up and to the left 2 flat 3 times in a row. So up and to the left, we put a placement block on the left or top side, then switch to our coal. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And if we zoom out, you can see 2 flat 3 times in a row. Perfect. From here, we're going to go up and to the left 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Up and to the left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So instead of flats, it's going to be vertical, so standing straight up. But we're still putting our placement block to the top or left side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And sorry if my voice is sounding a little bit scratchy. I'm getting over the flu. And also, I haven't recorded in a while, so my voice isn't used to talking anymore. I've also stopped streaming, so my voice isn't used to talking on camera right now. From here, we're going to go up and to the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up and to the right 5 vertical. So we're switching direction now. Instead of the left side, we're going to be on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block on the top or right side. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. And a lot of you guys always get confused and tell me that something is wrong. So make sure that you pause like right here and just look at your build and look at my right hand screen. And if yours doesn't look like this, then kind of just restart and check where you messed up. Otherwise, you can proceed. We're going to put a placement block on top and go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right 1 single again. and then up and to the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Whoops, wrong color. 1, 2. So if we zoom out, you can see just a 1, 2, 1, 2 pattern. And this is actually going into the ears, and we're almost at the halfway mark. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go to that top block in the 2 vertical, and we're going to add 1 to the right, like so. And then we're going to switch to our dirt block and put 1 to the left. From that left side, what we're going to do is use that dirt block to go up and to the left 2 singles. So 1, 2. Up and to the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the left 4 vertical. So placement block on the top or left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go to the right side now and switch directions. Still putting your placement block on the top side, but if you were putting it on the left side, switch to the opposite side and put it on the right. And from there, we're going to go up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up into the right 4 single. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Up into the right 1 single. 1. Up into the right 8 flat. So placement block on the top or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're almost at the halfway point. The halfway point is pretty significant because, like I said, it's symmetrical. So if you want to, you can skip ahead and just do everything I say on the left side on the right side in the opposite direction. But anyways, from this 8 flat, what we're going to do is go to the second block from the left, so this one right here, and go underneath it with the dirt blocks 3. 1, 2, 3, followed by 1 coal. Perfect. Now that's for like the little inner coloring of the ear. So we can get back to that later. I'm going to put a double marker on it just so that I don't accidentally delete it. But we're going to go back and finish the outer frame first. So let's go to this 8 flat, put a placement block underneath, and go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from this 3 vertical, we're going to find the middle block right here. Switch over to our coal and then put 5 pieces of coal to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have that, we are at the center point, like I said, so we're going to put our placement block on the right or top side of the end right here and go up into the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's at this point that everything mimics over. So just like we have this 5 flat connected to the 3 vertical right here and then going up into the ear, we're going to do that all over here in the opposite direction. So let's go down into the right from here, so placement block underneath or to the right side. 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the end of that 5 flat, we're going to add an extra 6th block right here on the end. And from that extra block, we're going to put 1 on top and 1 below. We're then going to breach up and do the ear. So let's put our placement block on top. As we go up into the right, 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Up into the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we're going to start looping back down. But before we do that, we're going to do what we did over there and start the inner part of the ear. So on this 7 flat we've created, let's find the second block from the left. So this one over here. We're going to put 3 pieces of grass block underneath it. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to put a coal underneath that. And you can double mark that up just like we did on that side. From here, we're going to go all the way back up to this 7 flat right here and bring it back down. So let's put our placement block underneath and we'll go down into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the right 4 singles now. So placement block underneath still. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see I just went back and deleted everything. we're still going to be going down, and we're going to be switching directions soon, so I suggest just keeping the placement block on the bottom each time, because we're going to be switching from right to left, and just having it on the bottom is the most effective at the moment. So we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2, down into the right 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching directions, we're going to go down into the left 2 vertical, 1, 2, down into the left 2 single, 1, 2, down into the left 2 flat, 1, 2, and from that 2 flat we're going to move over to the right block and create this backwards R shape, symmetrical or reverse. I don't know, it's the opposite to what we have over there. So on the right block right here, we're going to switch to our coal and put 1 underneath. And now we're creating this final oval circle shape, whatever, to reach the bottom again. So we're going to still keep our placement blocks on the bottom, and we're going to go down into the right, 1 single, so placement block underneath, down into the right 2 vertical, 1, 2, down into the right 1 single, down into the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, that's 2, down into the right 5 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down into the right 7 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we're going to be curving to the left now, so you can put your placement block on the bottom or left side, and hopefully we meet up with that bottom flat piece that we have at the bottom right there. Otherwise we've done something wrong. I think we've done everything correct so far. It looks good in the right hand camera screen. So we're going to go down into left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, down into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So we have the placement block waiting, 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, down into left 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, down into left 2 flat 3 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1, placement block on the bottom or left side, 1, 2, that's 2, placement block again, 1, 2, that's 3. Perfect. And now from there, all we're going to do is go down into left 4 flat, then 5 flat. So placement block on the bottom or left side again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, it met at the diagonal, which means we've done everything correct up to this point, so that's good. All we have to do now is go up to the ears, and we can use that to actually go into the face. Before we go up there though, let's go over the colors that I'm going to have you put in your inventory, just so that when we start coloring, everything will be fine. We're going to have blue concrete, white concrete, brown wool, black terracotta, and pink concrete. Alright, that's all you're going to need for this build. And funny enough, the black terracotta does serve for a darker brown, so that's good. But yeah, get those 5 colors and then you can continue. So let's fly up to the left ear now, where we have this single waiting for us. And all I want to do from there is add 5 to the right of it. So you can get rid of the dirt block, go to the right of the coal and put an extra 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to put a placement block underneath that final block right there and go down into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there we're going to curve it back down into the left. So let's put our placement block underneath. And on the left side we're going to go down into the left 2 singles. 1, 2. Down into left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down to left 2 singles. 1, 2. Up into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Up into the left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then to hopefully close out this little gap in the ear, all we're going to do is go up into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. And then up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Perfect. If you were paying attention, you can also do that on the opposite ear, but I'm going to just color this in with pink real quick. This is one of the only tutorials that I usually build another one on my time-lapse map, but since this is so small, I'm going to color it with you guys here. There is no time-lapse for this. This is just a tutorial. So we're going to color the ear pink right here, and then we'll move on to the right ear. And actually, before we do that, let's do the right ear and then we'll worry about the face. So from the right ear, we have this single waiting right here with the dirt block on it. We can get rid of that dirt block and add an extra 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From there, we can put a placement block underneath and go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 2 single. 1, 2. Down into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll start curving it to the left. So if you had your placement block underneath, that's still fine, but we're going to switch to the bottom or left side, and we're going to go down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the left 1 single. Up into the left 1 single. Up into the left 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into left 2 singles. 1, 2. And then to finish off this shape, we're just going to go up into left 4 vertical. So put your placement block on the top or left side. Switch over to your coal and then just build up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm just going to color this ear in with pink as well. So once you have that ear filled in, this is a perfect time to start doing the little raccoon tanuki eye thingy he has. So what I'm going to do is, let's go to the center of the build where we have this 7 flat kind of just elevated right here. And on the left part of it, so this block all the way on the left, we're going to go underneath it. And I want you to put 5 pieces of dirt, underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you have those 5 pieces, we're going to switch over to our coal and put one of those underneath that. And we are good to go. So from that coal now, this is the center of his little raccoon mask. We're going to put an extra block of coal to the left, and then 7 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And like usual, I'm going to work with the left side of this, but this is the center part of his little raccoon mask. So we're going to be going down into the left from here. So let's put our placement block underneath and go down into the left 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down into the left 3 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. Placement block underneath or to the left side. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. And like I said, since we're going down and to the left, you can see I just put the placement block there preemptively. It's just the easier way to work things out. We'll just keep having things there. So from there, we're going to go down into the left 1 single. Down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the left 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down into left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're switching directions. So we're still putting the placement block underneath, but I would suggest putting it on the right side because we're going to go down and then back up. So I'm going to put the placement block on the right side and we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Placement block on the end right there. Down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Placement block on the end. And now we're going to start rising up a bit just because the mask shape does have like a little bit of a U or upside down U shape. So we're going to go up into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 2 flat, and we're going to do that actually 6 times in a row, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 times in a row. Yikes. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5, and 1, 2, that's 6. And let's go back now and delete all these extra dirt blocks in the way. And I think it's looking pretty good on the right hand screen actually. So from those 2 flats we just created, we can actually start part of the eyeball. So I want you to go starting from the left side, so the bottom part of this little tower we just built. We're going to find the 3rd set of 2 flats. So this is 1, 2, 3. And on that 3rd set, we're going to go up and to the left from the left block, 6 flats. So let's put our placement block to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's actually starting the left eye. We can mark that and come back to that in a bit. We're not using it yet. Instead, we're going to continue working on the mask shape. So where we have the 2 flat, we're going to still be going up and to the right from there. 3 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. And it's starting to rain now, so I think it's starting to get a little bit too loud for the mic. I'm going to pause right here and just make sure that the audio is still fine. Sorry about that. Okay, so hopefully the audio got a little bit better now. It's still raining. I can't do anything about that, but I really want to finish the tutorial before things get bad. So we're at this 3 flat right here, which is the exact center of the mask. And all we're going to do is we're going to put a layer of dirt block underneath this 3 flat. And from that layer of dirt, what we're going to do is 2 things. First, underneath it, we're going to put an extra single of coal underneath each of these. And then to the right side of it, we're going to put another 3 coals to the right. 1, 2, whoops, 1, 2, 3. And then you can delete the dirt blocks. Perfect. So what this means is this bottom part right here is for the nose, which we're not going to do yet, so I'll mark it. This right part is to complete the mask, so we're going to be working with that. So let's keep going down into the right from there. So let's put our placement block to the right. And we're going to go down into the right 2 flat, similar to what we did over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row. So down into the right 2 flat 6 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. 1, 2, that's 5. And 1, 2, that's 6. Perfect. Now, kind of like what we did over there, we're going to mark where we can do the eye. So starting from the top part of the 2s we just placed, we're going to find the 1, 2, 3, 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on that 4th one, we're going to go to the right block. And we're going to go up into the right 6 flat with the coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can mark that. And make sure it's level with the other side. Like I said, everything is symmetrical. So if it looks lopsided, that means you did something wrong. It should be on the exact same level as the one on the opposite side. From those 2 flats, we're going to go down into the right. 3 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. We're then going to go up into the right 2 flat. Up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 2 vertical. Up into the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then from that 6 vertical, it's a straight clear left turn towards this top part right here, alright? So we're only going to be going up and to the left from here on out. So it's placement block on the top or left side. And we're going to go up and to the left. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 vertical. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And sorry about the computer noises in the background. I don't know actually what's causing that. It's kind of weird. But anyways, from there we're going to go up and to the left. 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to the left 1 single. Up and to the left 3 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. And then finally, to close off this mask, all we're going to do is go up and to the left 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So the only things left to color in should be the eyes and the nose. If you want to color in the face, actually you can't do the face until we do the nose. So let me do the nose first. So we're going to go down to the center part right here where we have this 3 flat. And all we're going to do is on the left side, we're going to go down into the left 2 flat. Down into left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block underneath or to the left side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Then we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can go to the right side of that top block right here and do the same thing, just to kind of create the same shape. So we're going to go to the right side of this 3 flat, and we're going to go down into the right 2 flat, 1 2, down into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placing block on the bottom or right side, 1 2, that's 1, 1 2, that's 2, and then finally down into the left 2 vertical, 1 2, and that's the nose. So once you complete the nose, you can actually color it in with black terracotta. And then outside of the nose, where we have the rest of the fur and the face, except for the mask, we're going to use the brown wool, okay? So I'm going to color this in, and it's supposed to be a darker brown, which the black terracotta pulls off pretty well. It looks really different compared to the brown wool, see? And actually, before I color in the rest of the face, I'll just do the eyes, alright, because the eyes are a lot smaller to do. So let's go to the left eye right here, and where we have this 6 flat right here, we can get rid of the dirt blocks now. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and on the left block right here, we're going to go up and to the left 3 singles, 1 2 3. From there, we're going to go up and to the left 7 vertical, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Up and to the right 2 vertical, 1 2, up and to the right 3 singles, 1 2 3, up and to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1 2, 1 2, down into the right 2 flat, 1 2, down into the right 3 singles, 1 2 3. And now we're going to start curving back. Actually, no, we're not curving back yet. We have one more straight line. From this single, we're going to put a placement block underneath. And from that placement block underneath, we're going to add 4 pieces of coal to the left. 1 2 3 4. And then on the right side of that single, we're going to go down into the right 7 vertical. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So if you want to know what that split was, that 4 flat is for the eyelid, and this 7 vertical is to complete the eyeball shape. So from the bottom of the 7 vertical, we're going to put a placement block underneath, so we can go down into the left 2 vertical, 1 2, and then down into left 3 singles, 1 2 3, and that's the first eyeball complete. Now if we go over to the eyelid, where we have this 4 flat weighting, we're going to go down into the left from it, so put a placement block underneath, 2 flat 3 times in a row, 1 2, that's 1, 1 2, that's 2, 1 2, that's 3, and then delete everything else, and then down to left 2 singles, 1 2. Perfect. So that's the top part of the eyelid right there. Can be colored in with brown wool, so I'll do that real quick, and then we can work on the pupil and the eyeball, which is right underneath the eyelid right here. So once you finish coloring this in with brown, we're going to go to the 4 flat, which was at the beginning of the eyelid, and I want you to find the second block from the left. So here's the 4 flat right here, and the second block from the left is this one right there, and we're going to switch over to our coal and put 2 going underneath it, 1 2. We're then going to go down into the right 2 vertical, 1 2, down into the left 3 vertical, 1 2 3, down into the left 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1 2, that's 1, 1 2, that's 2, up into the left 2 vertical, 1 2, and then finally up into the left 3 vertical, so placement block to the left or top side, 1 2 3. Perfect. So now that we have that, we can color this inner part in, the eyeball, in with blue concrete for the eyeball, and then the pupil or whatever is outside of that will be colored in with white, and that's it for the left eyeball. And then we can move on to the right eye. Once we're done with the right eye, I will color in the little raccoon mask and the rest of his fur, and we will be complete with this tutorial. And actually, I need to take a thumbnail for this. Like I said, there is no time lapse for this, and the time lapse is where most of the thumbnails or the pictures of the pixel art come from. So I currently do not have a completed picture of this. So hopefully it looks good at the end. I don't know if it's gonna look good. So let's move over to the right side now, where we have the 6 flat weighting over there, and do the next eyeball. It is the exact copy of this eyeball, just in the opposite mirror. So let's get rid of these 6, And then on the right side, we're gonna go up and to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Placement block on top, so we can go up and to the right, 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Placement block on top, and we're gonna go up and to the left, so switching direction now. 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 3 single. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And now we're going to curve back down now. So let's put our placement blocks underneath or to the left side. I suggest underneath so that we can switch directions. We're going to go down and to the left, 2 flat. 1, 2. Down and to the left, 3 single. 1, 2, 3. Down and to the left, 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And actually, I forgot right there, that's where we're supposed to do the eyelid split. So let's go back up to the top of the 7 vertical. And then the top block right here, we're just going to put a piece of grass block to the right side. And then 4 coals to the right of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now let's complete this circular shape by going to the bottom of the 7 vertical, putting a placement block underneath, and going down into the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then down to the right, 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. And that should complete the shape. Now all we have to do is the eyelid and the pupil, and we're good to go. So let's go to this 4 flat we have floating right here, and we're going to do 2 things with the 4 flat. On the 3rd block right here, we're going to put 2 coal underneath it. 1, 2. And on the final block, we're going to go down into the right, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And then down into the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. And make sure you go back and delete each of these extra dirt blocks now. And the eyelid is successfully completed. So let's go and color that in too. And actually, I don't think I actually need to color this in. You guys know where the colors go from the other eye. But I'm going to color it anyways. And then we'll move on to the eyeball. Just because, like I said, I need a thumbnail for this. So here we go. Let's go down to the 2 vertical we have waiting down here. Switch over to our coal, and we're going to go down into the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into the right, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up into the right, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then up into the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright, so there you have it, Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the tutorial. As you can see, we colored the rest of the skin with brown wool and then the inner part of the mask with the black terracotta. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Make sure you do have a splash potion of swiftness, 40%, and you should be able to finish this in about 10 to 15 minutes. This is Phoenix. Make sure you guys subscribe for more pixel art content. I will have some of the tutorials for the anime stuff built. It's just going to take a bit of time. I don't have the best setup right now for recording, and audio is always my top priority just because I don't want people to get lost. But hopefully you guys do enjoy. This is Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later.